Hey everybody, Coach Steve here, SoCalRunning.com, MarathonTraining.tv, and SoulRunners.net. I'm here today to talk to you about a race day checklist and being able to plan the night before your race. So it's really important, and what I do is I lay everything out like a person. I've actually created a checklist so you can go down and make sure that you have everything. And people ask me, Steve, why are shoes the first thing on the list? Because one time I had one of my Soul Runners actually for a morning race, grabbed two shoes out of the closet. She didn't realize she grabbed two different shoes. Good thing one was a right and one was a left that time, so she still got to race. But let's get into the whole setup here. So the first thing is you want to have either a hat or a visor and sunglasses. I've got that there. I wear a heart rate monitor, so I have my heart rate monitor. I have a shirt here, my Soul Runner shirt, and then I have my race belt. The race belt has the race number already on it. Many race numbers now are actually having a timing chip in them, but if you don't have, if your timing chip is a D tag that goes on your shoe, put it on your shoe. Below that, I actually have my shorts. I'll come back to the hydration belt in a second. Then I actually wear some fight and calf sleeves. I've been wearing these things for 3 years. They take away my calf cramps. They've been awesome. I love them. Over here I have gloves, and then I have socks and shoes, and then a watch. So I have all this ready to go. I put it on, and that's set. Now let's talk about some of the extra stuff here. The fuel belt's really important. This is a 4-bottle fuel belt, but I only wear 2 bottles because what happens is in a race there's an aid station usually every mile or every 2 miles, and I don't want to carry all that extra weight. But I do want to make sure that I have some water or some sports drink, just if I'm out there and I want it, I have it. So I carry 1 or 2 bottles. Usually I carry 2. Next, optional is you can carry a phone. They make all sorts of great holders now. You've seen my videos. You know I carry a camera. And then you want to carry your food. So, you know, whether you're eating solid food or gels, they just go inside the pouches, and I've got my food with me. So make sure you're carrying your food. A couple extra things that people usually like is they usually like some type of electrolyte or sodium. So you can put it just in a little baggie, or you can get the drops, whichever works best for you. And then if you know me, I always have my metronome going. This actually keeps my cadence, so I know that I'm taking X amount of steps per minute. On top of that, there's some things that you want to have out that you're going to actually put on in the morning. And a couple of these, number 1 is Body Glide, anti-chafing. Last thing you want to do is get chafed while you're running. So I take it, I put some under my arms, I put some on my chest, put some in between my legs, I put some on my toes. I have a separate stick for the one that goes on my feet. And then I have sunscreen, so I'm putting the sunscreen on my face, on my arms, on my legs, everywhere I need it, because you can't do it while you're out there racing. And then a little special thing is, I'm a big fighting fan, but they have great tape that I put on my back and a little on my hips before the race. Love this stuff, I use it all the time. Now here, it shouldn't even be optional on my list. Make sure that you bring tissues or some paper towels. If you get into that porta potty and they don't have any tissue, man, you are so glad that you have this, or you can make friends. It's always great to have some tissues before. And then the last thing on the list is a poncho. A poncho can be used if it's raining or if it's not. Hopefully it's not raining, but if it's cold, it can help keep you warm. So always have a poncho. You can put it in a bag. I just want to bring up one other thing is on my list you'll see throwaway warm-up clothes. It gets cold in the morning. You're going to be wearing shorts and stuff like that, so you want to stay warm. So I go to a thrift store, buy some sweats, and then I put that on as I'm walking out the door. That keeps me nice and warm. Right before the start or in the first mile, I can just rip them off and throw them to the side, and almost every race collects those clothes and donates them back to a thrift store. Then I just grab a bag and I just take everything that I want, that I'm not wearing, I just throw it in the bag, and I can drop that off at the bag check area along with any extra clothes or anything else. If you do it like this, there's just no way that you can blow it. And the whole idea here is to make your race day as anxiety-free as possible. So lay it out like a person. You'll know everything's there, and that'll help you just be relaxed going into your race and having one of your best races ever. Try it, you'll like it. I'm going to put the PDF for the race day checklist up on my website so you can get that anytime you want. Do it, have a great race. This is Coach Steve saying train focused.